Hey guys, thank you for watching. This is Breaking Burke. It is my YouTube channel about houseplants and gardening here in the desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico. In today's video, we are adding a little bit of more color into our semi-shade garden here under the wisteria tree. Now, wisteria is normally grown as a vine. I, however, have more of a cottage garden with some formal elements. So I have a little bit of a hybrid garden. It's got for pretty, and because I don't like to follow rules necessarily, I do things opposite of how they are traditionally done in most cases. In today's video, we are planting a couple begonia. I have two like this. I actually bought three because I seen it and I'm like, I can't leave them outside and let them die in the winter. So rather than seeing all of them become annuals and not see them again, I'll keep one inside, or try to, and hopefully I'll have a new houseplant. This is an amaryllis. It's a seed grown. They do take years to bloom from seed, so make sure you know how long your seeds will take to flower. It did suffer a little bit of sun damage, but it's fine. It's a bulb. It'll bounce back, and if not, gardening's an experiment anyway. Nothing's guaranteed. I also have this purple tradescantia, so we'll throw that in there for a little bit of different color. And then it's just a little bit of repetition. I have another begonia and 3 more amaryllis. So we'll get started over here and show you what it looks like. Like always, I'm putting down some starter fertilizer. Look at the roots on those. Pretty nice. And I know what most people are thinking. You can't plant that outside. Well, that's what I thought too. I got one as a gift a few years ago from a client, and it was super cute. But after it bloomed, I didn't know what to do with it. I tried putting it in a cool place in my house, and then nothing really came of it. So instead I got it and put it outside, and I figured if it comes back, nice. If it doesn't, well, that's unfortunate, but we learned a lesson. Again, just a little starter fertilizer thrown on the bottom. The begonia doesn't have very impressive roots, but hopefully it'll make it. And we're gonna move the camera with us. There you can see the purple tradescantia in the hole. We'll do some fertilizer. And the tradescantia is something I grew on my own. It's only been rooted for about 2 weeks, so it's not too extensive, but you can see there are some. So that's good. I think it'll be fine. And we'll move down again. Sorry if the moving's getting to you guys. I have another amaryllis here. Some guy online had started a bunch of these like 2 years ago, and after finding out how long it would take to bloom, he said, I don't want them no more, so he posted them. I got a few of them. I think it was like 10, so more than a few, and I think I've lost like 1 or 2, if that. So we'll see. Hopefully they work. I do have another one in the yard. Like I said, it does come back, it does flower. This year it did happen a little different though, because it normally comes up and flowers before my other plants in that area. My other plants in that area are summer bloomers. But this year, they started growing before that did its thing. It's still growing, it's still gonna bloom. I just might have to look between some foliage to be able to see it. Now we just got one more just because I had it. Like I said, I got a few of these. And you can see there's mushrooms growing in my garden. Maybe oh look, there's a loose one. Now don't freak out if you see mushrooms growing. Don't eat them because you don't know what they are or what they could do to you. But most of the time it's a sign that there's good healthy bacteria for the plants and their roots in your soil. So it's nothing to freak out about. If you don't like to see it or don't want to, you could always pull it up, but it's nature. It's gonna happen. You can see the nice roots on these again. So I think they'll do fine. And I know, again, I've heard before that you can't bury your amaryllis to the neck because it's gonna rot or it's not gonna bloom or whatever. I've never had an issue. Like I said, I have one in the ground that's been there for years. It comes back, it blooms. I have a little bit of fertilizer, so I'm just gonna sprinkle it around. I'm sure the plants in the area would benefit from it. Now let me just pick up a little bit of the debris and we'll go on a little look-see of what we did. Now they do have to be watered in, so they're not completely done, but we're getting there. There's the pretty little begonia. And that's another thing, if you can, try and mix up foliage texture and color. You can see behind it we have a green zebrina tradescantia. So that's got a pointy leaf that's long and narrow with green and silver. This one in front of it is rounded with a little bit of ruffling and cupping, and it's red. Then the thick strappy amaryllis again, our coleus that we planted a while back. It is growing, but it's looking kind of leggy. The tradescantia we put now, the purple. I think that really looks nice down there with the purple, the silver, the green, the red, and the little pink blooms. So yeah, this is about the video. You can see there's our last. And let me actually get over here to show you the amaryllis that comes back. Take a look at these first. Look at that. It's as big as my hand. I had my niece take one and stick it in her mouth a couple years ago, and you couldn't see her face. You see that strappy leaf back there? Like I said, it used to bloom, grow and bloom before this other plant, but now you can just see where the leaves stick out around it. When it does bloom, I'll let you guys know. I'll show you guys. You're not going to be out of the loop. But thank you for watching and have a great day.